Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause as I give you the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team for 2013. It's the Red Arrows. Red 1 calls the team into short diamond formation as Reds 8 and 9 tuck in to form our famous Diamond 9 formation shape. Red 1 is squadron leader Jim Turner. It's his second year leading the team, but he was a wingman with the Red Arrows from 2005 to 2007 and culminated in leading the synchro pair. He is a former Jaguar weapons instructor and Jaguar display pilot. His most recent role has been working with the Royal Saudi Air Force's equivalent to the Red Arrows, where he was their official advisor. Smokes on now, you'll see the 3 aircraft on each wing drop back to form the shape of Eagle. This shape is named after the American fighter jet, the F-15 Eagle. We've introduced it to the display this year to say thanks for the support from the US forces during the Battle of Britain on the Eagle squadrons, and also to commemorate the arrival of the US 8th and 9th Air Forces in Europe. To the right-hand side now, this is the Eagle roll.
Eagle Squadron's first kill was in 1943.
Boys and girls, as the canopies come towards you, the pilots can see you, so get waving. So we fly the majority of our formations with the odd-numbered pilots on the left-hand side and the even-numbered pilots on the right-hand side. Red 6 and 7, the synchro pair, tend to sit directly behind the leader. On the bottom of the formation now is Red 4, Flight Lieutenant Martin Pert. Pert's in his second year with the team and is the team's executive officer. He's a former Hawk flying instructor and was the solo Hawk display pilot. And operationally he flew the Harrier GR9 over Afghanistan. The smoke goes off now, the wings have dropped back one more position to form the shape of the iconic supersonic airliner. And as they come left, some red, white and blue to show the very best of British. This is Concorde. Anniversary of Operation Chastise, the famous Dambusters raid carried out by 617 Squadron on the night of the 16th of May 1943. Those brave aircrews flew their 19 Lancaster bombers deep into enemy territory to drop their bouncing bombs. With the smoke on now, the team are forming the shape of the Lancaster bomber. It's worth noting that 617 are still operating today, flying the Tornado GR4 from RAF Lossiemouth. So from the left-hand side now, to commemorate 70 years since the Dambusters, this is Lancaster. One of our pilots has completed a tour with the famous Dambusters squadron. Red 3, who's on the leader's left wing now, is Flight Lieutenant Mark Lawson. It's his first year with the team. He completed his first tour in the Royal Air Force, flying with 617 Squadron, where he flew operationally over Iraq and Afghanistan before transferring to 9 Squadron and also flying Afghanistan and over Libya in 2011. The smoke's back on now, we're reforming another shape, this time Apollo, which is our tightest shape. The jets here are around 5 to 6 feet apart as they come in from your right hand side to fly the Apollo roll. Rolling out.
Just need to sneeze and
Lots of waving again, boys and girls, as the aircraft top out at around 2,500 feet, flying at 400 miles an hour. On the leader's right wing now is Red 2, another of our first year pilots, pulling up at 4G or 4 times the force of gravity at 400 miles an hour. is a former Typhoon pilot. Red 9 is moving to the far side of the formation during this change, and he is Flight Lieutenant Mike Child. It's his second year with the team. He's a former Hawk flying instructor, solo Hawk display pilot, before he was then posted to the Typhoon, where he worked on those quick reaction alert duties. At the top of this loop, the jets have slowed down to around 150 miles an hour now as they reach a height of 6,000 feet, in a shape called Signet. Gentlemen, that is the end of the first half of the Red Arrows display this year, where you've seen close formation flown with 9 aircraft in a rather dynamic fashion.